Hi, Christian from TW White & Sons Mazda, here to give you a video walk around of our 2020 20 plate Mazda CX-30. This car is a SE-L Lux specification, has the 2 litre SKYACTIV-G petrol engine with 122 brake horsepower, and being an SE-L Lux of this time is actually fitted with a power tailgate, something that was an option. They've removed it from an SE-L Lux on a brand new car now, but actually because of when this car was built, it does still have one. It's an important feature for the car. It's finished in machine grey. It's a one-owner car. The customer actually bought the car from us just over a year ago and has decided to part exchange it for a CX-5. Very, very loyal Mazda customer, and has always purchased their cars from us. This vehicle came in very, very recently and has recently been serviced by us as well. I'll show you the power tailgate if you haven't had one before. It's a wonderful addition to the car. There's a little button down here. This is something you can do off the key. There's a button in the car and there's a button on the tailgate itself, just up the top here, so you can open it and close it. Really, really good size boot in a CX-30. Little false floor here, and underneath here is the inflation kit for the car. 60/40 split rear seat. Button up here, so you just press this, that'll put the tailgate down. Like I say, you can actually operate this from the key as you approach the car. It's a wonderful, wonderful feature to have on a modern vehicle. The car's in really, really lovely condition. As you can see, there's no sort of major dents, scrapes, anything to the bodywork. It's a really lovely order. CX-30 is a very, very important car for Mazda. It's been released for just over a year now, and is proving to be an extremely popular car. They drive beautifully and obviously they look fantastic as well. I'll show you a couple of features inside the car and talk you through the tech and the spec. Like most modern Mazdas, there's a little push button starter down here. All you have to do is have the key in the car, dip the clutch pedal, press it one time and the car starts up. There's a very, very nice digital dash on these. You can see the vehicle's covered just over 11,000 miles, so under average mileage for the age, and has just been serviced by us as well. This digital display here, the rev counter and the right hand dial are both analog, but the center display is actually all digital. It has a traffic sign recognition system on it, so you see from the top left corner there, it's showing you 30 miles an hour. That changes as you drive along, as does the little red line that's currently sat in the 30 setting. This changes as it sees the traffic sign relative to the speed, and amends it for you. Being that it is an all digital display, if you are taking the car across to the continent, you're able to change this into kilometers per hour, which I'll just do now. At the click of a button, it's that simple. So really, really useful feature if you do take the car abroad. You also have a head-up display in this car. You're probably not going to be able to see it very well, but if I just lift the dial up, you can just see there's a 0 there, just projected onto the windscreen, along with the speed sign as well. This just means you can keep your eye on the road. This also displays your satellite navigation information. It's a really, really good feature on the car. You have steering wheel controls for your hands-free phone, adaptive cruise control, so this is a laser-guided system that maintains a preset distance to the car in front. You have automatic lights and automatic wipers, all electric windows and power fold mirrors, and a few switches here for traction control, engine stop-start, parking sensors. You have front and rear sensors on this car, as well as a reversing camera. The CX-30, it's got Mazda's most up-to-date multimedia system here. It's a really, really crystal clear display on this screen, and a new addition to Mazda. It's been in cars for about 12 months now, but a wonderful feature. You have DAB digital radio. You do still have CD player with this car, and USB connectivity too. Has a fully integrated inbuilt navigation system. The reversing camera itself is a really, really good clarity picture, as you can see there. And the car features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is something that an awful lot of manufacturers are charging you more money for, but it's a standard feature on this car. So here's a couple of settings for monitoring your fuel efficiency, and you'll be able to see here there is actually a live graphic. The cars are mild hybrid, so you do have some batteries in the car which are sort of self-charging all the time, and saving energy through engine braking. The car also has cylinder deactivation, so if you're very, very light on the throttle, you can actually run this car on 2 cylinders, making it even more efficient. There's a few other settings in here. You can change things for the in-vehicle displays, which is your head-up display. There's a couple of settings for the stereo, some active safety settings as well. So the car has a lane keep assist system on it. This will actually steer you back into your lane if it feels you straying over a white line without indicating. It's a very, very cool feature, and you're able to turn it off if you don't get on with it for any reason. And then sitting here for a keyless walk-away locking feature, meaning when you get out of the car, you turn it off, shut the door, the vehicle will acknowledge that the key is outside of the car, and it will lock the vehicle for you as well. So really, really well equipped car. You can see down here there's a climate control, air conditioning, heated seats, the CD player that I mentioned, and the USB connectivity here. You also have an electronic handbrake in these, which is very, very easy to use. You just have to have your foot on the brake, press the button down to